Right now, just a day after the Republican National Convention, both sides set to hit the campaign trail, even as more call for President Biden to step out of the race. Plus, Wisconsin remaining in the spotlight. Vice President Kamala Harris will be coming to Milwaukee next week. Those details ahead. And millions still being affected by a major technology outage. What impact it has on Wisconsin. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. And thank you for staying with us tonight. For the first time, a Wisconsin Democrat is calling for President Joe Biden to drop out of the 2024 presidential election. Today, Democratic Representative Mark Pocan released a joint statement with two other reps on the matter. It reads in part, "It is now time for you to pass the torch to a new generation of Democratic leaders. We must defeat Donald Trump to save our democracy, protect our alliances and the rules-based international order, and continue building on strong foundation you've established over the past 4 years." And President Biden is still at his home in Delaware recovering from COVID. The president issued a statement this afternoon responding to former President Trump's convention speech and laying out his plans for his return despite all those calls for him to drop out. No Republicans are calling for Trump to drop out. The GOP galvanized around their candidate during the RNC in Milwaukee this week. Erica Brown has more details from Capitol Hill.
President Biden says he will hit the campaign trail again next week.
He has the vision, I believe, the ability, the capacity, and the track record to make a case to the American people that will result in us being successful in November.
Biden campaign chair Jen O'Malley Dillon said on MSNBC that the president can win in November, despite his age and struggles since the first presidential debate.
I'm not here to say that this hasn't been a tough several weeks for the campaign. There's no doubt that it has been. And we've definitely seen some slippage in support, but it has been a small movement.
The Biden campaign touted support from the PAC supporting the Congressional Hispanic Caucus today, but that came as at least a half dozen more Democrats joined a growing list of lawmakers calling on him to step aside.
A big part of his legacy should be him stepping aside and allowing for that new leadership. And I think the country is ready for that.
And a new Democratic group is paying for a commercial to play on MSNBC in Washington, D.C. and Delaware.
Be the leader we know you are. Pass the torch, Joe.
The calls come as former President Donald Trump could get a bump in the polls following this week's Republican National Convention, which saw the GOP unify behind their nominee.
4 months from now, we will have an incredible victory, and we will begin the 4 greatest years in the history of our country.
Trump will be back on the road again Saturday, campaigning for the first time with his new running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, in the battleground state of Michigan. Erica Brown, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And Trump was starting to pull ahead in the polls even before the convention and last week's assassination attempt. A new CBS News poll shows him ahead both nationally and in the battleground states where this election will be decided. Looking ahead at 5, Vice President Kamala Harris is continuing to make a push for the Biden-Harris campaign in Wisconsin. She will be in Milwaukee on Tuesday for a campaign stop. We don't know the details of that stop just yet, but it will be her 5th visit in the Badger State this year. She's made multiple stops in the Milwaukee area, in Madison, and in La Crosse. We'll have live coverage from her event, and of course, we'll have her full speech on channel3000.com. And just as we had full coverage in the Milwaukee for the Republican National Convention, we'll bring you that same coverage for the Democratic National Convention. Our crew of anchors, reporters, and photographers will be in Chicago for the DNC from August 19th through the 22nd. And as always, we'll have even more coverage on our website, channel3000.com. Well, some quiet weather tonight, but we could see some storms this weekend. Let's go to look at the first warn forecast with meteorologist Blaze Keller out on the patio. Blaze?
That's right. You know, we started off this work week with those showers and thunderstorms, even reporting 2 more tornadoes to touch down across the state. We are ending the work week on a much different note underneath those quiet conditions, all thanks to a strong high pressure system for this time of year sitting over the Midwest. It's kept our winds light even at this hour. We're at 79 degrees in Madison with those dew points in the 50s. Our humidity is low. it is just a beautiful way to really end not only the day, but this work week. Quiet on radar 3000, that relative humidity. So how truly, I mean, humid it feels outside. Low for especially this time of year, 40s and 50s. Get out and enjoy this evening, because I don't know how many more of these very nice days we're going to have as we make our way further into the summer. In terms of temperatures, though, mid to upper 70s to low 80s. We're at 80 in La Crosse, as well as in the Dells and up there in Black River Falls. Everybody else is same with those of us in the Bosco Bell area. Middleton, we're at 82. Same with Edgerton and Wanakee. We've jumped up to 80 as well. But generally speaking, many of us are in those 70s and 80s at this hour. It's going to be a quiet Friday night, all thanks to that high pressure system. We're going to track out in the full forecast when those showers return on Sunday, and if that rain chance sticks around throughout your upcoming work week. That's coming up later on in this half hour.
Thank you, Blaze. A tech outage with wide-reaching impacts caused disruptions for thousands of businesses and services across the country this morning, and that includes some here in Madison. Braden Ross has a look at how that tech outage made waves here in the city.
A massive IT outage Friday morning caused headaches for industries nationwide. That includes airlines, and those effects have been felt even here at the Dane County Regional Airport. Everything from banks to healthcare systems to courthouses across the country saw disruptions after a software update issued by cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike crashed computers running Microsoft Windows. Here at the Dane County Regional Airport, the outage caused more than a dozen flight delays and a handful of cancellations. And while the issue seems to be resolved, travelers could still feel the residual effects.
Outage is affecting airlines differently. So some airlines are reporting communication issues, other airlines are reporting scheduling issues. What we've seen here locally is that a lot of the kiosks are offline. If you are coming to the airport, like I said, arrive early. We have seen, because of this technical issue, lines when there are people here are getting a little bit longer than people are used to.
UW Health and SSM Health also both experienced disruptions Friday morning, with SSM Health even having to postpone some procedures thanks to the outage. But a fix has been sent out, and those impacted are hoping to be back up and running normally by the end of the day. Reporting in Madison, Braden Ross, News 3 Now.
Braden, thank you. And as much of a headache as these power outages might be, safety is at top of mind. Today, Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway reassured that the outages will be fixed as soon as possible.
Well, so certainly we've had some downtime in terms of responsiveness. Not everybody's been able to access their emails, and you know, we haven't been able to, like folks who would normally update the website, if they can't use their computer, they can't update the website. So there's some access issues and there's some responsiveness issues. It shouldn't have effects on public safety or our basic public works operations.
And as you could imagine, larger airports were really feeling the effect of the outage. As you saw, New York's LaGuardia Airport, airlines had to use megaphones to inform travelers about departing flights after the arrivals and departure boards went black. The cyber outage left airlines all around the world without access to check-in and boarding services, resulting in thousands of canceled or delayed flights. The cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike says the outage was caused by a faulty update to computers running Microsoft Windows.
We identified this very quickly and rolled back this particular content file. Obviously, many organizations are impacted.
Planes are gradually getting off the ground, but the FAA warns flights across the country could be impacted through the weekend. The president has been briefed on the CrowdStrike outage, and his team is in touch with CrowdStrike and impacted entities. The White House says his team is engaged across the interagency to get sector-by-sector updates throughout the day and is standing by to provide assistance as needed. And next tonight at 5, the Wisconsin DNR is investigating an increase in a large number of fish showing up in south central Wisconsin dead. According to the DNR, they are investigating fish mortality events in 2 different locations, one at the Buffalo Lake watershed in Marquette, which includes Green Lake and Columbia counties, and the other is on the Yahara River in Stoughton. The heavy rainfall this week that we've seen has caused oxygen levels within the bodies of water to decrease rapidly, and officials say a solution isn't on the way soon.
There's not much we can do about it in a short term. There's not much we can do. We basically have to just see this through and hope that conditions improve and stream flows, fresh stream flows bring in, start to bring in more oxygenated water. We can rely on the vegetation, of course, to produce oxygen, and hopefully overwhelm this.
Now, the DNR says if you do catch live fish in these waters, they are safe to eat, but do not eat the dead fish that are in these bodies of water. UW Health announcing today that it has made a significant development in its emergency stroke care. UW said its East Madison Hospital and Emergency Department received an acute stroke ready hospital certificate that indicates the hospital achieved a high level of stroke response and met the requirements for timely patient assessment and treatment. The certification also streamlines processes for patient transfers to University Hospital in downtown Madison, which is a comprehensive stroke center. And just ahead at 5, a complete look at your weekend forecast as we get ready for some possible rain. Blaze has those details, and it's another busy weekend of events in the capital. That includes the Maxwell Street Days. Some important notes you'll want to keep in mind before heading downtown coming up. And red numbers to close the work week on the stock market. The Dow tumbles a significant 377 points. NASDAQ drops 144, and the S&P 500 down almost 40. We'll be right back.
Congress has been spinning its wheels, going nowhere. I'm Katrina Shankland. In the state capitol, I've passed 225 bipartisan laws to help farmers, workers, and families. I approve this message because I have the experience to get things moving.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Get 1.9% financing on this 2024 Silverado when you finance with GM Financial. Or get $5,750 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Member Appreciation Event. While we offer unbeatable deals every day, now through July 31st, we're showing extra appreciation to our rewards members with exclusive deals. Like $100 instant savings on 4 Michelin, BF Goodrich, or Uniroyal tires. Rewards members get an extra $25 instant savings on any set of 4. Rewards members save $3 on Blaine's Lawn and Garden utility batteries. Not a rewards member? Sign up at checkout or online. Don't miss our Rewards Member Appreciation Event going on now.
This famous wood fence from the show Home Improvement had to have boards replaced 13 times in only 9 years. Our fences outlast wood 3-to-1 and are all backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. This month, save $1,000 on your project. Visit the website or call the number for your new fence today.
Right now, we're running our 60-60-60 sale, so when you purchase your new concrete coating, you get a $60 Visa gift card plus either 60% off installation or 60-month no-interest financing. This is one of our best deals of the year, so visit our website or call the number for your new floor today.
Drive into summer with a new Honda Accord Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, or the all-new Civic Hybrid. Take a vacation, staycation, or just a weekend drive with the windows down. Whatever you do, make it epic with Honda. The 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Overall EV and Hybrid Brand. So act now. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
I know how to get things moving in the state capitol, but in Congress, I'll also have the experience to stop bad ideas like the national abortion ban and stop attacks on our democracy. I'm Katrina Shankland, and I approve this message because our freedoms are on the line.
The Republican National Convention promised booming business for Milwaukee, but did it deliver? Restaurant owners tell us if this week was a boost or a bust. And we take you to Madison's Maxwell Street Days tonight at 6.
Experience the Channel 3000 News app today. Tailored for your news the way you want it. With a customizable home page and faster page loads, download the Channel 3000 News app. Powered by News 3 Now. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
The Madison Parks Foundation is celebrating the 130-year anniversary of the Madison Park and Pleasure Drive Association. To secure ongoing access and improvements to the parks, the MPF says it will unveil the new Parks for All Trust at the anniversary celebration. The main purpose of the trust will be to generate more use of Madison parks by supporting programming, capital projects, and more. The trust will not be funded by tax dollars. Multiple donors will contribute to the parks. And a Madison staple is currently underway downtown. The 47th annual Maxwell Street Days is happening right now. The sidewalk sale will run through the weekend. Take a stroll down State Street and enjoy discounts from local businesses, live music, special activities, and much, much more. For more information on the 4-day event, visit maxwellstreetdays.org. And also going on right now, the Dane County Fair at the Alliant Energy Center. Gates are open daily starting at 8 a.m. It's $15 for anyone 12 and older, $10 for 6 to 11, and free for kiddos 5 and under. Tonight, there is a magic show along with the animal sale. Tomorrow, Wisconsin Singers, which are performers from UW-Madison. They'll be performing at 1:30, and singer Patrick Mayberry will perform at 6:30. Daily animal shows, carnival rides, tractor rides, and a whole lot more are in store. For a full list of events, head over to DaneCountyFair.com. And make sure that you get your appetite ready next week, because next Sunday, Restaurant Week kicks off. From July 21st to the 26th, Restaurant Week showcases Madison's diverse culinary scene. The semi-annual event features 35 local restaurants that offer free 3-course dinner menus starting at $30, with a lunch available at select locations for $20. 5 restaurants, La Polera Colombiana, Sushi Lover, Les Delices de Agua, Mishke Cocina Peruana, and Summer House Grill and Bar are making their Restaurant Week debut this year. That all sounds delicious there, Blaze. What would be your favorite restaurant to hit up?
Gosh, you know, I like Souls on the Square. Anytime that I can eat ojingobokum, a Korean fried squid and rice dish, it's a good night for me. And I'm gonna have to make my way down there to Restaurant Week because I love food regardless. And hopefully the weather is gonna be nice. We'll take a look at that in just a moment in the extended forecast. But if you're gonna be going out this evening or into your Saturday, we can thank a high pressure system for keeping us quiet on this Friday night. And throughout most of your Saturday as well, it kept us very nice on your Thursday too. Very high for this time of year, given that we typically don't see this strong of high pressure systems make their way out of Canada. But when we do, they do bring down the cooler, more comfortable air and the light winds, which is what we've really been sitting under over these last couple of days. Seasonal in some spots around the Wisconsin Dells. We're at 80 degrees, but a little bit cooler than average, right around the Mineral Point area at 72 degrees, 79 in Madison, 79 in Janesville, 80 in La Crosse. And folks, in the Evansville area, National Weather Service determined that earlier this week, Monday night, an EF0 touched down, bringing the statewide total to now 42, making it the 4th most active year for tornado touchdowns in Wisconsin's recorded history. We're at 80 in Middleton, 79 in Oregon, as well as in Edgerton. Overall, it's not a bad evening out there, and it's going to be a very nice night. Southwesterly winds are going to remain light, partly cloudy conditions, light winds. We're hanging out right around where we should be in those low 60s. Let's walk Future Track through the rest of this evening, overnight, and into your Saturday. If you're up very, very early, we might be dealing with some partly cloudy conditions. We're at 12:30 in the morning on your Saturday. Winds are going to remain light and out of the southwest. Maybe when more of us are waking up later into the morning hours on Saturday, partly sunny conditions. It may be a little bit more cloudy to start off your Saturday, but we'll see more sunshine as we go into the afternoon, allowing us to get into those upper 70s to low 80s. But a weak little front is actually going to be making its way south out of northern Wisconsin as we go throughout your Saturday evening, overnight into Sunday. So that may spark a shower across some of our northern communities, Juneau, Adams County, Green Lake, Marquette, Waushara County. But the best chance for more of us to see that rain is actually going to be on Sunday. So the bigger picture is that strong Canadian high is slowly going to be weakening. It's still going to sit over us. It's just not going to be as strong. And so that's going to allow more of that green, the rain, to return as we go into the afternoon hours on your Sunday. So Sunday morning, we should be dry. And then as we head into the afternoon, there's that green along that weak front, darker green, maybe some yellows indicating maybe a thunderstorm or two. Not expecting any severe weather as we go into your Sunday or even further into your Monday. That's when we could once again see some scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms as that area of high pressure continues to weaken, eventually sliding its way off towards the east. What we're not anticipating over the next 7 days, while we will see daily chances for scattered showers and thunderstorms, is all-day rain or really heavy rainfall. More of that is going to be off towards northern parts of Wisconsin, off towards Green Bay, if not even further north. When we see those blues, that's about 3/4 of an inch to about 1.5 inches over 7 days. So we're not tapping into that moisture here across southern Wisconsin, which is some great news. We really do need to actually dry on out. And if you're not a fan of this comfortable air, you really want to feel like summer, you just have to hold off a couple more weeks. As we look to end July and kick off August, the warmer air is set to return. All right, that 7 and 10-day forecast, no alert days, just again, scattered chances for showers and thunderstorms starting Sunday all the way through really the upcoming weekend. And speaking of the upcoming weekend, that's when we could tap into those upper 80s to low 90s on your Saturday or your Sunday. Let's take a look at traffic as we make our way towards that 5:30 time frame along the Beltline to the south into Janesville and into the north. Just seeing our normal slowdown spots, but otherwise no crashes and no real long areas of backed up traffic on the roads on this Friday afternoon.
All right, Blaze, thank you. And still ahead at 5, an ice cube is just an ice cube, right? Not according to some bartenders. When we come back, we'll show you some premium ice that's been used for special events.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
If you're interested in installing a solar system this year, listen up. We only have a few available spots remaining in 2024. Scan the QR code on your screen now to save your spot so you can get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy.
Dear unbreakable spirit, when the terrain is gnarly, you steady us. When obstacles are ahead, you lift us. When the turf is hostile, you inspire us. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks.
Right now, lease a new Tacoma for $319 a month or get 2.99% APR for 60 months on a new Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Not everyone knows us, but in southern Wisconsin, Illinois, and eastern Indiana, we are famous in our field. As a Sloan's technician, customer service is our specialty, whether you come to see us or we come to you. We are in the business of supporting your business, and we are highly trained to work on your John Deere equipment. At Sloan's, our loyalty lies with you. We depend on you, and we are proud to serve you. When it comes to service, you can count on us. Remember, think Sloan's first.
After long-standing efforts from Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin, 3 of the 4 biggest pharmaceutical companies say they're going to start capping the prices of their inhalers.
They used to charge families like ours $600 a month for an inhaler, even though they cost less than $5 to make. So Tammy Baldwin fought the drug companies, and she won. Now Hadley's inhaler costs $35, and we're breathing easier.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message. I don't work for the drug companies. I work for you.
It's the Hy-Vee BOGO sale this Friday through Sunday. Buy one, get one free. Get BOGOs, BOGOs, and more BOGOs. Buy one, get one free, including on our award-winning Hy-Vee Chinese. Get BOGOs on more than 100 items store-wide. And when you buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free. And buy one, get one free. Don't miss the Hy-Vee BOGO sale this Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Watch this. Witness what happens to this woman's bags under her eyes in an actual time lapse in just minutes. The problem will disappear before your eyes with a revolutionary topical formulation that works in just minutes, and the effects will last for hours. Over 1 million people are using this topical technique to visually reduce puffiness and bags, even fine lines and wrinkles on the face and forehead. Introducing Plexiderm. Jump on board and say yes to this amazing $14.95 Plexiderm trial. Order right now. We'll pay your shipping.
If you're interested in installing a solar system this year, listen up. We only have a few available spots remaining in 2024. Scan the QR code on your screen now to save your spot so you can get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. There's some controversy ahead of the Paris Olympics, this time an ad for a shoe that features supermodel Bella Hadid. Adidas has apologized for one of its ads after backlash from Israel. The apparel company says it has dropped Hadid from its ad featuring the SL72 shoe. The relaunch of the sneakers references the 1972 Munich Olympics, where the shoe was first showcased by athletes. The Munich Olympics is also where 11 Israeli athletes were taken hostage and murdered by a Palestinian group known as Black September. Adidas has deleted any social media posts featuring Hadid and said that it would be revising the remainder of its campaign. And Tiger Woods made an early exit from the British Open Championship today, but despite missing the cut, he vowed to be back again for the 2025 major. A second round 6/77 at Royal Troon in Scotland today improved upon his opening 79 yesterday, but it left the 48-year-old well short of the projected cut line for the top 70 players at 14 over par overall. The only previous season he missed 3 cuts in a row at was the Sports 4 flagship events back in 2015. And when you're having a cold drink this summer, you may not pay much attention to the ice cubes in your glass, but some people consider ice a luxurious commodity and are willing to pay top dollar for a certain kind of cube. Michael George shows us what makes premium ice so special.
An ice cube is just an ice cube, right? Not if you're a top cocktail bar or restaurant. Many bartenders believe the perfect drink starts with the perfect ice cube. Crystal clear, properly shaped, and most important of all, large.
Bigger ice melts slower.
Richard Boccato is owner of 100-Weight Ice in New York, where he produces premium ice for bars, restaurants, and even weddings and special events. Boccato started out as a bartender. He was inspired to start the business for one simple reason.
I wanted my cocktails to be better.
What makes this ice so special is how they make it. It all starts in these tanks.
We have pumps that are pushing the water around inside each chamber where the ice is freezing, which doesn't allow bubbles, impurities, or anything else to freeze within the block, lending it a crystal clear aspect.
The water is frozen over 2 days. Then a hoist lifts each 300-pound block out. That's when the real work starts. Inside a 20-degree freezer, workers cut the ice into whatever shape the customer wants. It can be cubes, spheres. They can even embed flowers inside ice or carve out custom designs. They made this one for us. The end result, ice cubes that are unique, don't melt too quickly.
The taste is also exemplary.
And transform the most overlooked cocktail ingredient into something cool. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
And 100-Weight Ice doesn't just serve businesses. They can say anyone can order custom-designed ice. And we're back with the final check of your First Warn forecast after a short break.
Okay guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines of unlimited data for just $90. On top of that, you also get 4 free phones.
4 free phones!
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
This summer, feel confident from head to toe with Sono Bello permanent fat removal and get summer body ready in just 1 visit.
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sono Bello's biggest sale of the year. Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It will change your life. It did for me.
I can't wait till the summertime hit. Hot Mom Summer, here I come.
Call 1-800-905-6520 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
I got it.
I got it.
The airport is in 4 miles.
Interesting choice.
You're going on fit?
Discover performance in rare form.
You got it, but she's delayed.
Get offers on select F Sport models at the Lexus Golden Opportunity sales event.
Get special offers on select Lexus RX models.
Menard Steel Roofing is the last roof you'll ever need. Steel Roofing offers superior wind, hail, and fire resistance. Plus, you can save on cooling costs. Steel Roofing is available in cut-to-your-length panels for fast installation. Choose from 29 beautiful colors in-store and Menards.com. Save big on white and bright, white Pro-Rib Steel Roofing. 100 square feet is just $79.99 after 11% rebate at Menards. America's #1 home improvement retailer for customer satisfaction.
Save big money at Menards.
Some things are big, others are huge. It's Empire Today's half-price sale. Get $2,400 of flooring for $1,200, $5,200 for an amazing $2,600. That's half the price of your entire purchase. Shop for carpet, hardwood, vinyl, and laminate right from home and have it professionally installed. Don't miss Empire's half-price sale. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage for free?
Here we go.
Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream it on... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Tri-Us app today.
Coming up tonight on the CBS Evening News, global outrage as airlines and businesses are still recovering from a massive tech outage. What you need to know about the major disruptions and how it brought some industries to a standstill. We'll have that and much more tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Well, finally tonight, the nation is recognizing the dessert that gives everyone something to talk about after filling up on Chinese food. That's right. Tomorrow is National Fortune Cookie Day. Your fortune could be anything from a piece of friendly advice or the winning lottery numbers or a prediction about your life. Some say that if you don't eat the whole cookie, your fortune won't come true. Some fun facts: fortune cookies actually don't originate from China, even though they're associated with Chinese food. They were actually invented in Japan and made their way to the U.S., and about 3 billion fortune cookies are made every year. To celebrate, get yourself some Chinese takeout and see what your future cookie has to say at the end. I've never had to say anything of value to me in my life.
I was going to say, I think you can read into it as deep as you want and apply it to any part of your life if you really want to. Exactly. But I'm all about Chinese. Oh my gosh, I love Chinese food.
Oh my gosh, me too.
I might have to go get some, but exactly. I do have ramen.
Oh, ramen? Hey, that's good enough, right?
That is very good. It's going to be a nice night out there as we look to end what started off as a very active work week. Partly cloudy conditions with temperatures eventually settling into those low 60s. Rain chances begin Sunday later in the afternoon and continue throughout next week.
There you go. We'll see you back here at 6. CBS Evening News is next.